Hey, this is Awesomeness 24 grade. I'm here to tell you, for the if you make suggestions of Uno, then you have to pick up two cards. And last fact about Harry Potter Uno, if you make suggestions, it's the has to pick up two cards, and it goes to the next player, and it skips their turn. And it's the player who's closest to Harry Potter's birthday, July 31st, goes first. Not goes first, but the players whose birthday is closest to Harry Potter's birthday, July 31st, deals first. Sorry, not go first. Deals first. But if it's a reverse on the beginning of the card, then the dealer goes first. And yes, you could play the 0 to 7 rule with jump ins, but you don't have to. And yeah, if you don't play, if you challenge the 4, then the player who was going to be skip, and it was such a successful chance, they get their turn. They're not skip, and they don't have to pick a 4. But the person who used it illegally had to pick up 4. But the chance was unsuccessful, then they had to pick up 2 additional cards, so they had to pick up 6. And sometimes with the suspicion card, you can play with a rule with 2 plus 8 cards, but not many people play that rule. And yes, you cannot play the expedition card if you have a wild, but you can play a wild card anytime. And you can play the expedition card anytime. Except at the beginning. Yeah. That is true, and that's all I have to say. And yes, you can play scoring, or you can play the last one wins, just like in Crazy Eights. But yeah, let's remember to say Uno on this last card. And yeah, if you don't, you have to pick up 2 cards. Oh yeah, and there's another thing. If you draw a card, you cannot play the only card you can play. If you draw a card and say you cannot use, you don't have to play it if you have a wild card. But if you draw a card, you have a wild card in hand, you cannot play that card. And yes, if you play the +4, then the person who challenged gets to see your cards. But only that person. And yes, so if you draw a card, you cannot play the draw card from the deck. If you play the draw card, if you play a card from your hand, you have to pick up 2 or 1. That rules depending on which version you're gonna play. And decide what rule you're gonna play with. The expedition +4 cards, because many rules change depending on which players. Because many people have different versions of Crazy 8, so Uno's say the same thing, but it's with just different, really good cards. It's a really good card game. Awesomeness 24 Great is out. See ya. Bye bye. And face value cards are face card value points if you play with scoring. Skips +2 and reverse are 20 points. And the wild draw 4s and expedition cards are 50. Okay, and you cannot play it cannot be the turn up card at the beginning of the card at the +4 expedition card, but the +2 can be, and it's acts like a skip, so it goes to the next player on the left, not the person next. And if it's a reverse card, it goes to the dealer, then to the right instead of the left, and skips the next player's turn. It goes to the player after. Okay, bye for now. Awesomeness 24 great, and this is my last Harry Potter video. Okay, bye for now. Bye bye.